Whoa, Phil Phails.
Welcome to Phil Phails. Today, I'm really excited to be with Oscar, Phil Phails at Ecstatic Dance. Oscar is a Mayan Taoist time traveler.
I don't believe in the devil. I mean, I grew up Catholic, and and bombarded by, if you sin and you're gonna go to hell and you're gonna burn for eternity.
Yeah.
I was Christian that eternity. Wow, I'm gonna burn for eternity. If I do right, if I do good, I do by the God's word and God's way, I will be in the eternity of award or whatever.
Yeah, heaven.
Right, heaven.
Riches. Yeah.
So this idea of a devil that is going to punish me because I made God angry, which doesn't make sense to me. Why would the devil punish you? The devil wants you to do things against God. If there is such a thing, that concept of then the devil punishes you for breaking God's laws or whatever.
Oh, man,
Instead, I would say, wait, the devil would be like, great,
I love this.
You did what? I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna give you another life. Keep doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna punish you
Oscar,
in hell.
I love this because on either side you get rewarded. It's like you're either getting rewarded by God or you're getting rewarded by the devil. But both of them are like, good job.
Right.
Keep doing what you're doing.
But we're not taught that. We're taught that this other being is going to punish you for pissing off the other entity.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness.
And that is like, why would they punish you? I mean, they want to reward you. And
Right.
So then, I don't believe in the devil, but I believe in demons. The main one is doubt.
Oof. Yeah.
Doubt. And then there's shame.
Oh, God.
Then there's, fear, obviously, but
Fear is the mind killer.
when doubt has started to creep in and start to crack your shell and sleeps in, when you doubt yourself, you're already going, and you're already spiraling downward. And then the shame kicks in, and now that's that self-worth thing.
Yep.
You're literally cutting yourself down into like, I'm not worthy, or I'm a bad person. So the doubt, shame, fear, but then there's other ones.
Oscar, I feel these insecurity, doubt, shame. I'm not worthy. I have these, like, I don't even know. I sometimes call them ghosts or shadows. Think of like Jungian shadow work. I think of like some part of me, some ghost inside my mind is whispering, "You're not good enough. You're not pretty enough. No one finds you attractive. You're not smart. You don't speak well. You're worthless. And all of those. What do? They increase doubt, shame, fear. They're like the people that are on that team, and a part of going with courage and bravery into even this interview with you and into every daily life is turning down the volume of those and turning up the volume of something else. I wonder if ecstatic dance is a pathway to turning up the volume of some of these other angels. If there's demons, what are the angels?
Right, and the angels are, I support myself,
Yeah.
I appreciate myself, and I love myself.
Yes.
And that goes into relationships. When, like me as a man to a woman, if I just say I love you all the time, and of course that's what we do, right? That's the normal thing we always use. We use the word love, and oh yeah, he loves me. But do I show support? Do I show appreciation?
Right.
In my words, in my actions? Because without those two, love means nothing. It's just a hollow word. Just I'm just throwing the word.
Heck yeah.
And so, in return, I need to show myself support, and I need to show myself appreciation, because doubt and shame and that sense of I'm not worthy, I don't deserve it.
Yeah.
They're there. The demons are there to just jump on what I'm building. So every step that I take, I'll take 2 steps back.
Yeah.
So I'm never getting forward because of just of those demons.
Yeah.
And support and appreciation can counter that. Those are the 2 most powerful things that I need. It's like 2 hands, right? Support, appreciation, then the love happens.
Yeah.
but I constantly have to say that, man, I appreciate myself, you know. No matter how little I have, no matter how one step I've taken, I gotta take that appreciation. Every little win, right? We need to celebrate every tiny win because that builds.
Yeah, I think of gratitude practices as I'm listening to this. I think appreciation and support and gratitude, and then this other thought that came to mind is like where the attention goes, the energy flows, and wherever you put your attention, it's gonna grow. Yeah. And so, are we putting our attention on appreciation, on gratitude, on the positive things in life? Are we putting our attention on our shame and our fear? Like, where are we putting that attention? And then how is that impacting our outlook, our confidence, our energy level? How does ecstatic dance impact, you know, that gratitude, support, and our energy levels, do you think?
Ecstatic dance kind of mirrors what we do out in the world with relationships or interactions, right? I call them human dynamics. Our human dynamics in the world, whether it's partners or, you know, coworkers or my boss, you know, especially we have major human dynamics with the bosses. Yeah. It's all a dance. Everything's a dance. That's what I realized. I was my boss was after me, and then I was pushing back, you know, in a different way. And so then I said, it's just a dance. So then I just started like finding the push-pull. And of course, he didn't understand it, but, you know, it was helping me deal with this interaction. So in ecstatic dance, you're having interactions with other dancers. Now, some people will just dance by themselves. Great. But I think it's a great practice to find, again, you're going to run into some people with agendas.
Yeah.
You know, those who are like, oh, I like her, you know. And so there's either this or that.
Binaries. Yeah.
One is reaction. You can either react or you can respond. And that's always the two choices you have when you run into a situation, when you run into something. Things are always going to show up, right, in life. Yeah. So in dance, there's this almost every second or every minute, someone's gonna run into you, or someone's gonna bump into you. Mm-hmm. You can either react or you can respond. Yeah. You know, it's like, don't take it personal.
Responding is don't take it personal.
Well, and you can take it personal too. There's a difference of how you take it personal. Yeah. But in reaction, then we because of the, you know, the demons of doubt, fear, and shame and all that, it turns into anger. Like somebody is attacking me, so I need to react back. But in response, we just, and then that's that Taoism part of me. Yeah. To respond is to go with the flow and just, you know, don't take it like personal in the like I'm being attacked kind of personal way. That's what I mean. Mm-hmm. But this person just, you know, ran into me and then just kind of like laugh at it. Or I have another saying, sorry. If you can't laugh at yourself, God can't take you serious. That's a big one that I inherited to myself. I made that up, but that's part of that, right? So, bam, I got to laugh at myself, like, oh, or I fell in the middle of the dance, you know, or I tripped, or I didn't. I mean, that's that. If you're trying to impress others, you're locked into that. I got to be perfect. I got to, you know. And then so then there's that shame if you fail, you didn't do it right, then shame kicks in. Oh, then now you're in your head like I gotta dance. Now you're dancing to do other things other than just be in the dance. So is there some part of it of removing ego when you're in those dances? Is there some part of it that's like getting out of your head and getting into your body? Is that a part of it? Doing a lot is when I was stationed in Hawaii for 8 years, and I got into a lot of spirituality. That was back in the New Age, back in the 80s, 90s, and I kept hearing that about get out of your ego, like drop the ego, period. But actually, I started to realize, no, I need a healthy ego. You don't want to go to a doctor and he goes, you know what, I may help you. I'm just gonna try stuff, you know. Just do this and that, you know, like, I don't know, you know, this person's not confident as far as, he's a doctor, but he's going to cut up or do stuff or give you medicines to try on your body. And, I mean, do I want to trust that person that, I want somebody with a healthy ego that's like, man, I know my stuff. I've studied it. I've worked with a lot of people. I know what works, what doesn't work.
That's that
Like,
Taoist like balance. You want ego in balance. The
ego
middle
and balance.
way.
That's a beautiful way to put it. Ego and balance, yes.
Yeah. Man, that's a great one.
And so in the dance, if I'm only thinking what I want, I'm interfering with what could happen.